cheese for the evening. We can settle into this beautiful theater. And I know that there's a lot going on in the world right now. It's a bit of a tumultuous time, and not only that, it's a Wednesday evening. So thank you to each of you for being so generous with yourselves and your time, that you are here to join us this evening as Engender Health and Women's Voices Now host this event. I'm Tracy Baird, I'm President and CEO of Engender Health. We don't make films, we don't write poetry, we don't do dance, we don't do theater. We work with governments, medical associations, midwives, and communities to improve maternal health, to increase access to abortion and contraception, and to address the global problem of gender-based violence. We've been doing this work for more than 50 years in more than 100 countries, working right now mostly in sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. But we can't do this work without activists, advocates, artists, and everybody else who comes together to help put the attention on the issues that are so important of our time. We want to expand access to healthcare in all its forms for all people everywhere. And we really want to ensure that everybody has equitable access, not only to healthcare, but to education, to clean water, to nutrition, to all the things that allow us to live into our full potentials. So being here this evening to bring you films created by remarkable filmmakers that are related to the topics of the work that we do every day around the world is really a privilege and a pleasure. And it's absolutely a delight to partner with Women's Voices Now on this effort. So I'm going to pass to Heidi for a hello, and we all look forward to the films. Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. So I'm Heidi Bashirode. I'm the Executive Director of Women's Voices Now, where we use film to drive social change that advances girls' and women's rights globally. And I was so excited at the opportunity to partner with Engender Health for this evening, because this is one of what Engender Health does, the work that they do. So this is what came to mind. There is always a combination of war and worship of women's bodies. The body is the site of pleasure and beauty and pain and shame. And no matter who we are, no matter what our body looks like, where we come from, we traverse life and have these experiences. And our vessels contain these experiences. And sometimes it shows on the outside and sometimes it's only on the inside. But we can all relate to these topics, and we can all empathize with what we all experience. But sometimes to tap into that empathy, to that feeling for another person, to understand an experience that isn't your own, or that you've maybe had something similar to, you need something to sort of open and soften your heart. And film is one of the most immediate, active, beautiful, gentle ways of opening up our hearts to something that maybe we've locked inside of ourselves, or something that we're being asked to be seen, to witness an experience of someone else that doesn't look like us or act like us. And it gives us an opportunity to show up and say, how can I be helpful? How can I make the world a better place through understanding the experience of another person? So tonight we've curated a selection of films, mostly from Africa, and two that are from here in the United States, that are really talking and exploring about the experiences of women and birthing people who are going through those experiences of having children, of what that takes, of when their bodies are being attacked, when bodies are claimed as the territory of a tribe or a nation. And that doesn't matter where you come from in the United States, too. Our bodies are property. They don't seem to belong to us more and more, as we've seen. And what is the dialogue that we need to have around our own bodily autonomy and our human sovereignty? So these films are going to open up that conversation instantaneously. We have incredible local people here who are doing the work in the communities that are here, are going to tell us about the things that they're concerned about and how they're stepping into the space and serving their community members. So there will literally be an opportunity for each and every one of you to leave this place tonight and to go out into the world and to make a difference in this space if you feel so moved. Perhaps it's not a call to action that a speaker gives you, but it might be something that you connect with in the film that asks you to transform something in your own experience that you haven't been willing to look at. So whether it's an internal reflection on yourself or something that you can shine out into the world, take something from tonight and do something with it. And I promise you that you will be very fulfilled. That has been my experience of watching the work of how films move us from empathy to action. So I'm super excited to be here with this incredible group of people tonight who all want to be here because you are here in Los Angeles and West Hollywood on a Wednesday night. We have incredible speakers, incredible partners, incredible sponsors that made for a beautiful evening. And I'm just very excited to listen to our speakers, for you to enjoy the films, and of course we'll be here for questions in the lobby afterwards. So thank you so much, and please, I wish us all a very meaningful event tonight.